neither por el government. Now they call me immigrant, living in rat-filled Oakland tenements. No quisimos venir, now they stole public land. Les gusta la cultura while they bite our working hand. Every shade, brown skin, woman, child, and man, doing what most people want and taking care of the land.
1492, no, did nobody discover us. We were here as indigenous people long time ago, centuries. And so it's important that I see it as a metaphor what we, now in some places we are calling it Indigenous Peoples Day. And I think also this connects because this is how we are claiming back our food, also claiming back our culture.
We threw this event, the Decolonize Your Diet, to stand in solidarity with Indigenous Peoples Day, which is a day that's counter to the narrative of Christopher Columbus. So we really wanted to highlight things that are affecting, people that are descendants of that.
I know this space was created as kind of an alternative space to actually celebrate, not necessarily Columbus Day, but kind of that opposite, let's go back to roots, let's go back to what has really happened throughout these years, throughout the history of colonization and how it's kind of affected our very beings. It's come into our very diets, and that's something we do every day, we eat every day, and that's not something we think about.
Decolonizing your diet is a fascinating concept. It's something we've been working on at Poor Magazine for the last couple of years because for us as poor peoples and peoples of color, I believe that we're intentionally poisoned by the foods that are quote-unquote accessible to us. The Foods Co. and the Slave Way, that's all we have access to. Or, even less, the liquor store at the corner. It's a genocide that's perpetrated on poor people. You go out to 98th and MacArthur, and there is nothing but a liquor store.
Well, Berkeley and Oakland, they call it Indigenous Peoples Day, and it's one of the things that I'm so thankful for that I live here, because it's like, whereas in other places in the country, people actually still do call it Columbus Day and celebrate Columbus, who, came in, stole the land, raped and pillaged. And here, I don't think there's anyone that doesn't know that that's what happened, So it's nice that people know that and that we can move beyond it and look for healing and doing things better in the future.
La chota, la migra, la misma porquería tenemos.